Hello, hello. Welcome to another live stream on building the Batmobile, sponsored by FANHOME. They've been sending these kits for me to build in and check out, and we're getting to some exciting parts. We're going to be working on the body tonight, but first we got to wrap up a few things on the engine bay. I had left off cutting the hoses, which is just measuring them out, cutting them, and I was missing the battery terminal. I was actually able to find some on Colts 3D. I printed off a battery terminal, battery clamp, and printed that off, painted it up, used some styrene, get that installed, and I got that battery post. Worked out, I got that fixed. Printed down styrene to fit. And we also got a replacement part. Remember back when I first put this thing on, I had issues with it. This is a top cover for the steering gear, and it was binding when you try to use the steering. So they replaced it. I went ahead to swap that out for the show since we've seen installing that before. I figured it wasn't a point to bother doing that on the show. Actually, I had an issue with that. I actually broke a screw, stripped the hole, and broke a drill bit, and had to drill it and fix the hole. But all that's fine. It's working good now. And we are going to work on first two for this tonight with 87, 88. We're going to install the inner fender wells, hook up the hoses and lines and the firewall that we put together last time. Okay, we got the inner fender well. They call it pipe. Very descriptive name. Brake fluid distributor, which is distribution block, which is what it's actually called. Front wheel arch end piece. Wheel arch bracket. Steering gear housing bottom. That's the replacement part I mentioned. We got some AP screws and CM screws. And first up, the show doing replacing the steering gear cover, and then we can put the brackets onto the inner fender. Then we put this distribution block onto the inner fender. All right, get those parts out here. Just out. See what we're doing. Here we need AP screws. I don't like to struggle with these little baggies, so I just always cut them open. I think the first two, only one we need to work on the chassis, and then we be starting to assemble the body, which is exciting. Let's see. Inner fender, evenly sized, yeah. And not clockwork, my little puppy Casey starts barking in the middle of the live stream. She's not doing great. She's got Cushing's disease, so I'll pamper her all I can. She's almost 10. She's getting working hard to get up and down. I just gave her medicine right before the show. And Distribution block goes on this little tab here. Make sure we get the, oh, and the pipe piece goes underneath. Well, that's going to be fun to get in there. Go ahead and just put this on and I'm going to tackle that. Magnification on. Okay, yep. It's a half moon crescent shape. And it snaps in right there. Now, the fun part, let's flip this and not hurt anything. Where do you go? That's it there. This is going to be a chore to get to. Oh. It goes in here. It goes, feeds back through here. Why didn't they give us that part? We're putting the motor together. Okay. Okay. Get the fuel line there. Go, goes up underneath. Best to feed it this way. Nope, don't have room to feed it that way. There you go. Nope. I was going in the wrong spot. Feed in. This is so weird. I didn't do this earlier. Okay. Okay. It goes into a plate. I don't think there's enough room to get the damn thing in. There's not. I'll do the fuel line. Pull this back out. Trim the post. There's literally not enough room to get it in the hole because the bottom outlet of the water pump, bottom hose, doesn't allow for it. There. Yeah. Goes in through here. All right. See where it goes. This is totally should have been a piece of done a while back. Even trimming off the piece down, it's not enough room. I love the fact they just show it in there. It's like, oh, this is where it goes. There's no way. No instructions to get in there. It's like, oh, that's nothing. So the piece is too long to fit around. Water pump won't come loose. Maybe I should have just take the water pump off. Sorry, not water pump, the fuel pump. Nope. Nope. Let's get it. Ah, I got it. Just had to take the lower coolant line off, take the fuel pump out. We're gonna put a drop of glue on that. There's been no way to get that in back trim that PMO. Now let me get the fuel line back. Maybe it pop off too. Loose stinks now too. Not odor wise, but it takes forever for it to dry. Okay, that with that, you can see it right there. I'm gonna touch it for right now. All right. Get the driver's side inner fender on. Connect some hoses. Ooh. All right, we got hoses to connect to the distribution block for the brake fluid. Brake goes this way. Brake hose this way. Actually, I want to. Hang on. Brake hose. Brake hose. Brake hose. All right. From the passenger side goes to the outer port. That's the rear brakes. That's passenger. Rear brakes are on the bottom. Driver's side brakes. Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Come on. All right. Now, it goes in right there. EM screws. Oh, before we do that, we need to. No, never mind. I'll do it on the car. Yeah. The brackets. it goes. This way. AP screws. Hello, hello. Hey, Box Cannons. Hey, Sith.
Hello, hello.
And missed me struggling with a part they should have gave me like when I was building the engine. I had to trim it to get.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, here, you need this part. Then nice, no, before I put the water pump on.
Well, you don't want to take the water pump back off. The gasket will get messed up, and you will have to get a new gasket for your water pump.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna order that Joker one tomorrow for $11.
Oh yeah, that's a good deal. Take it apart and make it as a kit and just paint it.
Yeah, and it won't cost $300 or whatever it costs to build a. I think it's like $1,100 for the FANHOME when you like add it all up. Although I was never really sure exactly how long the campaigns were lasting.
Yeah, there's 122 stages, but the number of stages you get each month varies.
Yeah, it depends on like which you could do like a 12-month or a 24-month option.
Which I looked at my first live stream on this was February 2024. So I've been working on this over a year. Now,
Yeah.
mind you, I've been delayed because I was waiting for the replacement PCB board.
Yeah.
So I'm 3 months behind.
So I don't have any active right now. I had R2 and I had Darth Vader's helmet, but I ended up not being able to pay for them, and they ended up canceling them. But both of them had packages arrive with parts missing. Like, oh, well, we'll get them to you next time. But it was always like part number 3, and so I could not use any of the parts that I had just received in the latest shipment because they skipped the next step. And it's like, well, how now I have to wait a month to get the next set of parts to be able to use this month's parts. It's like
they do have good customer service though if it's something like that happens. So when I had the PC board, for the remote of the PCB board, and they sent me both to replace it. That finished up book number 87, so we're going to do 88, which is basically the other inner fender, and probably hooking up some more lines, hoses. Yeah, the only problem, I used super glue gel in that thing, and gel takes forever to dry anymore.
It does.
Oh, fine, I got another one to the hose. We get front real arch pipe, which the pipe's one thing I struggled with yet. Watch it be this is the pipe I should have had, and it's got a shorter end on it. It's like, huh? Did I put the one on the wrong side? I don't think I did. It's got some more screws, so we're going to install the firewall on this one, and the steering wheel. All right,
we're gonna be able to steer.
They did send a replacement to top of the gearbox. I noticed when I installed it, I had issues trying to get the thing to move. Apparently, that was an issue. It's good they're sending you fixes. keep laying my screwdriver down. I keep forgetting where I put it.
Mm-hmm.
It's called getting old.
That means you're getting old. Then I must have gotten old a long time ago.
Like, what the heck? I just had that damn thing in my hand. Plus, my table's slanted, so stuff rolls.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not really stuff is slanted. The entire room is slanted. This room used to be a sun porch, and it's porch, so it's angled for drainage.
A name withheld.
Good. Brackets. Brackets look even, so I assume they doesn't matter which side I put on here. But in the instructions, one side looks shorter.
But one side is 1 millimeter shorter than the other, and you just can't tell.
Probably not even a millimeter. It's probably less. When the final time comes, I was like, oh, those brackets are on. Kind of fun build though. I had to work around a couple times. The only thing that I struggle with is the tiny little button stuff. My fingers. One, I got big hands. Two, I got neuropathy. It's kind of a chore to hold on to that stuff. Make sure I'm doing this stuff on camera. That's kind of the whole point. Now this goes up like this. I do have lights and sound though now.
Lights and sounds. Easy enough. Second time was always easier than the first time. That's what she said. All right. Swap around. Wiring out of the way. The unscrews. Yeah, this one's where I'm going to be connecting the rest of the hoses. And which this is basically a 1950s car, so it's like you're looking like, why's those parts there?
But the power steering on a Concept Futura is on the firewall and not the power. You don't have power brakes. It's got drum brakes already.
Yeah. It's also the distributor's on the wrong side for a Ford, what I would imagine for a Ford.
Yeah. Oh, that's come on. Of course. Come on. It's your home. This is your home.
Too good for your home.
That is not wanting to start in there. The front one. One thing I hope I don't run into with the radiator cap, the instructions have the overflow line going this way, but it don't only goes in one way because it's like a crescent shaped hole.
Yeah.
So the part can go only in one way. So hopefully it's just backwards in the instructions and I don't run into an issue later. Okay. Now we get the steering wheel. We get to have steering. This is going to be fun. Fun the way it's positioned. We'll go in through, line up with the yoke, two yokes together. There. That is, first make sure the front wheels on your Batmobile are facing straight. Should have read that first.
Gonna do a shoestring alignment.
I'll just eyeball it. Oh, good. The pipe that I got put together is not underneath the car. Like it. It's on the firewall. Which might have to take a break here in a minute. Wonderful blood pressure test.
That's why I keep a blood pressure of 0.
I don't have the power of the dark side to keep me going that way.
It's the pathway to many abilities many we consider unnatural.
And somehow you can just return.
Like double jointed elbows and being able to flip your eyelid backwards. These are the sort of unnatural abilities.
Misa. Misa you don't like the dark side.
Misa been a bad boy.
Good. Ian says this month's been kicking the butt. I hate to have me too much on my plate. I understand, brother. Busy time of the year and for those professions. I work for university and students are back, coming back. Fun. I think there's still something wrong with the steering gear, but oh well. It's not turning the wheels. Oh, there it goes. It is. It's just you gotta turn the living shit up.
It's more of a steering suggestion.
It's definitely a manual gearbox. That gear come loose. Multiple rotations to get it to actually move. All right, well, it's on there. Now, let's go ahead and put the firewall in. I had the issue where I was missing the one battery terminal, but I was able to overcome. It was not as unburdened. What did my frozen one want to do? Never fails to get a call when during the live stream.
Guaranteed.
Let me step away for a second, and I'll be right back. You can pull down the fort.
Yeah, but you stepping away is illegal, so it'll be so interactive for the next couple of minutes, you know. But yeah. What are we gonna do with ourselves? Yeah. But yeah, you could build one and it'd be all metal and look cool, but you could also buy one on Amazon for $10 right now. It's basically the same thing. I know it's what I'm going for. Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
Hi, back. I'm
All
sure.
right. Before we hook up this firewall, I'm gonna see what hoses I need to hook up.
Heater core hoses.
Yep. And it's like, oh, put the firewall in, then hook the hoses up. Yeah, but I don't have baby hands. I can't do that.
You should have baby hands. Makes things easier, from what I hear.
For this kind of stuff, I'm sure it does. Actually, for working on vehicles in general, would be good to have small hands.
Yeah, I worked on Kias, and it was awful. Everything was tight.
That's what she said.
Good for her.
Never know if. All right.
Is it all right?
I got hoses. Up there, up there. That's what I thought. Wires over here. What else am I hitting? Something's keeping going down. There's I know it's like in the Facebook groups, there's a guy like been doing like upgrade kits for this.
Yeah.
And more electronics and like formats and all, really making it like high-end piece. But I'm cool if it as is.
Yeah. I mean, free is better than paying for stuff, so.
Yeah. I've been thankful for them sending me this kit, so it's been a cool experience. Always, I was debating about getting into these kits for a while, and then they happened to contact me. Get everything line up. I'll have to just use the tweezers to hook up the hoses. There's not enough slack to. I was needing to make some alt tags for a project I was working on at work, and you really need really descriptive alt tags now to be compliant. So I took a picture in ChatGPT, and it's like, can you describe this picture for an alt tag? And it knew what university it was, without me saying so.
Yeah.
I have never once mentioned to ChatGPT where I work at. Now it's got a memory. Come on. Go in your home. There. Finally. It's in its home. Okay. Anyone else would have hands like that guy from Scary Movie. It's my strong hand.
It's an earthquake. I saw my life flash before my eyes.
That's what I want. Let's see what you want to do. To here. I gotta connect one to the back. That's gonna be a pain. Get my eyeballs back on. I got tickled with JB's response. It was like, I'm gonna be working on the Batmobile. Have fun.
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying, you wanna come out and go with it.
I don't know which would have been worse, that or congratulations. that would have been a good one too.
That would have been the thing.
Okay, I'll be back in about half an hour.
Okay. What? Okay, this goes into that in a butt pipe that put on earlier. I'm going to get to outer hose. Glad I haven't left that long. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. That's it. There's a hose down here that I gotta connect to. Got through. Sorry about that, guys. The stupid Microsoft decided to shut down my computer. And said, well, you need to do an update now. What in the hell? Get the background music playing again. Awesome. I was like, I noticed the music quit playing. I was focusing on trying to hook that stupid hose up. And looked over, my computer was black. Yeah. Good. Yay. I got it on. Woohoo! Now, for the other cables and hoses are going to hook up. This one, short hose. Then I got extra tweezers. Now hose out of this. Keel. Back here. Glad I glued these back a while back because these things wouldn't hardly stay on before if I didn't glue them. Okay. Yeah. This goes down. What? Are you? How am I supposed to get to that? That's a bunch of horse shit. There's no way I can get to that while it's still bolted on the fender. Is to push this one down onto the distribution block with the brake distribution block. And like, I can't even see it. Not anymore. Take the fender loose. There is no way I can put that on there without taking the fender loose. It's been a fun build, but their instructions suck. There's no way I would have been able to get that onto that without taking that fender loose. Look at that. Oh, just reach down here and with the exhaust mouth behind the exhaust manifold, put it on the brake distribution block. There has been no earthly way for me to get that. Magically get your fingers into a place that they will not go. In the next step. All right. Next set of hoses. 39D. D. Okay. It's 39D. Those are two heater hoses. I would assume going into the firewall. First, push the rear back on through the pin. Okay, here we go. Those are the rear brake lines. Brake line. Move this. Other one. They need to come up through the firewall on this side. That one. Okay. These need to go up to the top. And where did it go? This thing is just so damn big and awkward to work on. Yeah. Again. Hard to get in. Oh, you got parts in the way. At least when the computer shut down, The string didn't die. All right. Those are all. Now, that. No. Okay, this is this one. This goes. Here. All right. Now this goes to the distributor. The coil to the not a coil, it's the starter. This car flipped around. Have a good one, Cameron. Oh. Now, this goes into the center here. Glad I glued all these wires in place. Where every one of them be popped off right now. Come on. Ay, ay, ay. On. It's on. Hey. Yay. H-2 into the fuse box. That will be it. Goes in on its side. This cable here. Okay, that goes to the starter. And we got this hose. Goes into the front of the block, down there here, next to this hose. I'm going to go ahead and put the hose on before I attach it to the engine. Back onto this portion. All right, do we have all the hoses? Yay! Ooh, that took longer than expected. Hour and a half on 2 stages. And of course, we just offline for a moment too. What about 10 minutes was offline? I don't know. Now we're gonna put the chassis aside. We're gonna start putting the body together. These are we'll breeze through these. Literally, this one is just taking the supports off, the shipping supports off. Huge chunk of the body. rear section. Beautifully painted. This literally just taking these 2 braces off. All die cast metal. Right, the rear body. Taking those 4 screws out. Braces off. That's it. On to the next piece. Body frame middle. We'll connect it to this piece. Take 2 braces off, 3 braces off, and then screw to car. Nice. I got 2 more boxes of parts, so we're probably doing another one of these next week. Could get caught up. Like, oh. Clean up all the parts tomorrow. The boxes. That's good. They ship it with these braces in there to make sure it doesn't get warped or bent in shipping, storage, or without being bolted together. You're going to have a lot of flex. We have some metal pieces to maybe do some using some dioramas later. Or incorporate into something else. Screws. All right. Back up the car. that way. No, front windshield. Sorry, that way. EM screws and these 4 spots here. And 2 more on the bottom. 4 up top, 2 on the bottom. Then we get a good chunk of card. Okay. One on each side over here, and on the opposite side. I cast metal. It's a lost art. Bonus points if you know where that quote's from. All right, we have a good chunk of the body. Okay, well, we got our last stage of the night. We are going to work on inner door parts. More hinges, kick panels. Okay. We get the orient that we want it. It worked out. This is kit we got left. We're going to get the hinges on these seal panels. teeny tiny springs, so it's room for the door hinges. Gotta be careful with this. Like a real thin metal. These are put on with neon screws, silver screws. Mm. Mind you, I wouldn't want to have them, but it'd been nicer if these were Allen heads. These are going to be in the visible when you open the doors. But also would have made it much more difficult to install. around. I can't work them. There we go. Need to order a Beast Kingdom Adam West Batman. Go in the car. It's 1/8 scale. This is 1/8 scale car. Adam West. Okay. Door seal in. Flip the car around, upside down. But door locks. Right. Could be simple. Use B on screws. Up there left and right is correct on the car. Okay. And use AP screws. Recover. Go over more detail on what I just did on the next one. Because you can see it a little better on the inside, I think. Okay. Here's this metal shaft and spring and cover. The spring over top of that. There's a hole on the back panel here. Latch push in, and the spring push the spring up. It's And all we have to do now, put the cover on, and we're done for tonight. Go. T-screw. We'll do another one of these on Tuesday. We'll have a Batmobile on Tuesday, and Whip It action figure customizing on Thursday. Did fresh little Bumblebee. These little buttons are spring loaded now. Door latching mechanism. That looks pretty spiffy. Alrighty, then I call it a night. That finishes up book number 91, stage 91. The first part was a little tedious, getting all the hoses and everything hooked up, but looking good. Getting into the home stretch. This is 90, gets us to 91, and we go to 122. I got 2 more boxes to do. I'll be caught up. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for taking the time to hang around with me while I stumble through and got it all done. We got tomorrow night on Collector Fusion. We got a special guest. We got Aaron Sparrow, comic book editor, writer, and creator. He's got a new project he's done. I actually backed the book too. Is the Kneel Before Doomface. It's such beautiful artwork. Looks like a fun comic. Looking forward to reading it. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.